All right, my name is Ekiade Adetunji, the founder of Ceasar Graphics Academy and Ceasar Graphics. Um, I welcome you all to our weekly design review, and I have 4 designs from the group members that I'm going to be critiquing today. So, what I'm going to be checking on the today's design is the story on the design and the layout and also the contrast. All right, and I'm also going to check out the layout, how successful it is, and if I see anything that is not working, I'll let you guys know. Okay, so let's start. So on my very first design here, I see photo manipulation concept here, and I like the layout, but there's one mistake we always make as creatives, which is using photo manipulation the wrong way. All right. Yeah, I know you've understood the story, but there's a way you now need to do your photo manipulation that it will help the look of the design. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is this. I don't expect you to have this on the artwork, because really the message here, or what this look like to me, is it looks like someone forgot his boots and his Bible, and the artwork here is talking about mission trip. So I expect to see more of something that show mission, not a Bible and a boot. In fact, it looks more like the person who owns this Bible and the boot forgot his Bible and the boot, and then just went out on the mission, which is not really, okay. There are other ways you can make this look successful. All right, there are so many ways you can make this look successful. And like what I always say to you guys, that surprise is the greatest tool for every successful design. When you're good at surprising your audience, that's another way of making them trust you. In fact, when you're good at surprising your client, that is one of the ways they trust you. That's one of the ways they always say, okay, let's call this guy to do us something, like to do a design for us. Yeah, I know you went through a lot putting this together, but the mistake you made here is the putting together of the elements did not really connect well. I know you're trying to create that mission trip feel on the project, but when you have a boot and the Bible, it means those tools belong to someone. And since the owner is not here, it looks as if the person just dropped the boots, and then the title of the artwork say mission trip, then the person just went on the mission, which is not really connecting. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say here, or the point I'm trying to make here. So if I happen to be the one to work on this project, what I'm just going to do is to get something like a map. All right. Now, when it's the mission trip, it's not always compulsory you use the Bible. All right. In fact, people are used to seeing Bibles on church posters. So how you can now surprise your client or your audience is to do something outside the Bible, so the artwork can draw their attention. So part of how you can achieve this is by using a map. You can, whenever you see a map, it means there's a mission that you're trying to accomplish. And map always come with different type of mission. There's the traveling type, there's the traveling part, there's the discovery part, and so on. But anything that makes you see a map, it means there's a mission, there's a task they are trying to accomplish. So map would have made sense rather than having the boots and the Bible on an empty road here. All right. So that's just my critique on this. Okay, so then the next design is this. All right, so I would have loved to see this designer so as to fully understand what this design is about. All right, but what I'm just going to say here is the repetition of elements. I always say to you guys that repetition is not always good in graphic design. Repetition is good when you're trying to create a pattern. All right, when you're trying to create a pattern, yeah, it's good to use repetition. But when it comes to putting together of elements on your design to make your layout balance, Reputation is not always nice. And the reason why I'm saying this is this. We have this Twitter logo here. We also have Twitter here again. And then we now have Twitter here again. These three here is not necessary. I know most time when we do this so as to not to make our project look empty. But the goal is not to make the project, is not to have this feeling like I don't like the fact that this project is looking too flat. The goal here is to tell the right message. The goal here is to make it easy for your audience to fully understand the message. And like what I always say to my student, that you don't do design because you want to satisfy yourself. You do design because you want to satisfy your audience. All right. And that's why before working on any design project, you need to first know who your target audience are, so you can use that to create that aesthetic project that would draw their attention to the project. All right. So I wish I can see the designer, but I'm not going to stay too much on this because this is still I can't really understand what this person is trying to achieve here. But the part of reputation, I think the person needs to work on it. All right. So let's go straight to our third design. All right. So this project here is it's a nice project. The layout is beautiful. All right. The layout is beautiful. I like it. And the only thing I'm just going to say here is this is beautiful. All right. I can easily see the information in it, which is one of the reason why which is part of the things I used to say to you guys, that try as much as possible to make the content, most especially type text on your project, visible. All right. Making it visible is part of how you help your audience to see the information on the design. All right. So here, the only thing I'm just going to do to this is to replace this link here. All right. This link, not these links, needs to go out. Okay. Okay. So this can just come here. And then we can just move this down. This can just come down. Then for this, since we have the days here, April should have another color. All right. So people can easily see the month. All right. Because we have 2 days here. All right. We have 2 days here. So the month here is different from the days. So we have to show that. I know so many of you don't know this. All right. Most time you do designs and then you just change the color of a particular text. There's a reason why you do that. All right. So I'm going to change this to, yeah. Okay. So this is per error now. So this is the after and this is the before. Okay. All right. So let's go straight to our fourth design, which is our last design today. All right, so this is another design I would have loved to hear from the designer. All right, because I always want to know why we have the pictures, because left to me, the pictures of these dudes here is not really connecting to the title of the project. So I would have loved to hear from the designer, or if let's say the client asks you to use this image on the project. All right. There's something I always say to my student is always try as much as possible to avoid debris. All right. Debris means things that are not useful on your design project. All right. Because if you check out the background of this project, you see we have this church chairs, and I believe those chairs are not part of the scene. The focus is the people on the characters. All right, I believe the focus is on the characters. So I expect to I expect you to crop them out. Yes, crop them out from the background. Okay, so we're gonna stop here, and I hope you guys enjoyed the review. So if you have not subscribed, remember to hit the subscribe button, and also share this video with your graphic design friends and family. Okay, and if you have any comments, you can drop it in the comment section of this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.